This tutorial is going to go over the social ordering and social shopping carts that you can create inside your business panel. You have the ability to sell your products and services right on social media. So to do this, you'll click on social ordering on the left-hand side in your admin panel, and you'll see multiple different options as you click on that. So this is going to be an overview of it. We will have specific video tutorials that go over each of those items specifically, but this video is going to be the overview of the entire system. So you'll see when you first get started, you won't have a URL for your social ordering. That's because you'll need to create at least one location first. So all of the products and services have to be associated with a location. So if you have one location, that's easy, you just do the one. If you have multiple locations, you could do one location, or if you have different products at different locations, you'd want to do more locations. Let's just touch on this. So the first thing you'll do, and it prompts you, is that you're going to want to set up your locations. You can add your own logo. You can add your own app icon, so when it's on the phone, you can do default categories, and we'll go over that later. Currencies. You can also change the colors of your actual page. So when you click on this, you'll see this is just a sample of like a restaurant, and here's a sample of like shoes and stuff. But you'll see how nicely done that is. So you can actually promote this page on social media. You can actually promote each individual page. So let's say you want to sell, let's say you're a retailer and you want to sell shoes. You can take that URL and promote that on social media. You can promote it outside of social media too if you wanted. So you have your own web page here for selling products, if it's on social media or not. So let's go back to the admin. So that's what the page looks like, and when you post those things on social media, the main page or whatever, it pulls a picture of the item or your logo if you do the main page, and people can buy your products right through there. You can also create a Facebook tab, which aren't quite as big as what they used to be, but you can actually embed that your page, your main page here, you can embed right on Facebook and have a little tab for it. So that's just the simple configuration. Add your logo and change some colors. Under location, again, this is what you have to do right away when you set up. You have to put in your location, and then I think you can move your pin to get it exact. Then you can do, if you just do delivery, if you're a food place and you do takeout, you can add that. You have several different options here: order minimum, delivery minimum, sales tax, and all that kind of stuff for when you sell your products. You also have hours if you're a restaurant doing takeout and things like that. You have messages for when people actually submit an order, one on the website, one that gets emailed to them that you can customize. You also have the ability, a lot of restaurants like fax orders, so if you like fax orders, you can put in your fax number there and you'll get the orders faxed right to your system, or you can have your orders emailed to you, and then where you want the email address coming from for the order. So that's the locations, and you have to have at least one location when you get set up before you can even start doing anything. Menus and products. So this is the area where you do menus and products. So it can be complex because there's about 4 different levels of stuff that you could do, or you could do simple things. But when you think about like a restaurant, they may have a breakfast menu, and then they would have like omelets and different types of pancakes or different types of meals underneath that, and then they have options for those meals on top of that. So we have this set up, and this is makes it so you can do all those different levels. You have this kind of top level menu or product list. So like, let's say you're a retailer, you would have shoes, you would have clothes, hats, purses, however, break that down. Then underneath there, you can see when I switch to shoes, you would have men's, women's shoes, and then you would start creating your products. So let's say there's whatever this shoe is right here that we created, but then on top of that you also have sizes for a retail place, and for a restaurant that would be options like ketchup, mustard, lettuce, tomato, whatever, those kind of options. So again, we'll have a video specifically on this, but that's kind of the main thing you need to do. There's this main one, and if you only have one menu, you only need one main menu up here. You don't need to break that down. But if you want to do multiple different types of menus, you would want to do this. So like breakfast, and you'd have ham and cheese omelets, or you'd have omelets, drinks, side items, and then you can see under everything omelet, we don't have any options under that one. Under ham and cheese omelet, you could get white toast, wheat toast, all that kind of stuff. So you can really get down to the specifics of what you're selling. So then when you're selling this online, so like a restaurant or whatever, people can choose, what they want, and they can decide if they can only choose one of those, if they have to choose more, and that kind of stuff. And then same thing with the shoes. When you click on there, you have you can add sizes. And then again, you can make it so let's say here's a size right here, 8.5. Price adjustment if there is one, which that's not the price adjustment, it should be 0 there. So that's how you do the menu, and again, we will have a tutorial specifically on creating that menu. Payments, you can connect a Stripe account. You just click that, and if you're logged in, it'll connect your Stripe account. Otherwise, you just create a simple account. All you need is to add your checking account or whatever, and it will automatically put money directly into your checking account. And they charge the 2.7% or whatever. You can check it out on Stripe.com, but that's the easiest way. All the money gets directly deposited right into your business account then. You can also have cash option for like restaurants do that for delivery sometimes. If you're a retailer, then you would probably do disable the cash option, but that's mostly for delivery for restaurants and things. And then you also have a reporting tab here where you can run reports for all the orders that are coming through, date range, and then you can export that report. So again, you can use this to sell any type of product you want on social media. You can promote the URL specifically and sell it even outside of social media, but you can put your business on there. You can put any product. You can sell services on there too, I guess, if you wanted to. But this works good for retailers, restaurants, any type of shop or service provider that has products and things like that. You can sell on there too. So again, we will have specific video tutorials that on each page that will be specific to those, and this is the overview.